What's good, my YouTube people? It's your boy Joey here, bringing you another quick installment of Branch Life. Busy Monday. A lot going on. No days off. Started this morning just to stay awesome. Got in a good, some good reading time in. Right now, I'm currently in the book of Revelation. And one thing I wanted to touch base on with you all out there is go and read the book of Revelation. Man, there's just so much gravy in there, so many things that once you kind of start seeing, it'll make sense to you how it correlates to this moment of time. But also keep in mind how important dispensation is. Knowing that certain things in the book of Revelation are still regarding to the future and what is yet to come, what they are currently preparing us for. And I mean, you can kind of see clearly what they're preparing us for right now through this kind of current reset that we are facing. Part of that, I think, is going to be an economic reset, which will eventually lead to potentially, getting chipped, mark of the beast on your wrist or forehead. And we're seeing that right now as kind of this COVID-19 script is being placed in front of us. We are currently at the end of a life cycle for our economy, our current way of life, our empire that is the United States of America that we live in. We are witnessing the end of a life cycle. As I was listening to one of my guys, Mario, over at Monaco 64, and he did such an amazing job of breaking down the numbers of what he saw, how and when the market will ultimately finally crash, the final countdown. You kind of start to see the numerology and all of that, and the controllers run all the algorithms, and now that the stock market is being run all through computers, you don't even have brokers now on the floors or traders, on the floors at all because of COVID now. It's all done through computers. They can easily manipulate what they need, and they are controlling the times and the dates based off of the numbers, the coding, the messages that those numbers are encoding to the ones in the know, to the elite, the controllers, the NWO, the whatever you want to call them. But as you read the book of Revelation, you kind of start to see who the players are. The players are exposed there for you if you have the eyes to see and the ears to hear. And that's where, once you kind of start seeing that, certain things in the Bible, certain patterns in our world will start to make sense, and you'll be able to connect them. For one, I was out talking about it with my wife this morning. I was like, when it talks about Mystery Babylon, the whore, the harlot, the one that all the kings of this world did their abominations with, drank out of that cup. That, to me, is modern day Rome, and most importantly, the Vatican. So that is kind of where, through reading the Word and Scripture and using discernment and connecting the dots, to me, that is who that is referring to. Ancient Rome was alive and well during the time of the apostles, during the time of Jesus Christ. I mean, it was Pontius Pilate himself who held the trial and ultimately the crucifixion of Jesus Christ. So Rome was alive and well at that time. And Rome, aka Mystery Babylon, that is a combination of the Roman Empire government system mixed in and blended in with ancient Babylon, Eastern spiritual practices, all combined together. Mystery Babylon is a spirit. It is a spirit in our world and in our time. It's not just a place. It is a spirit that is working its way into every aspect of our life. And we see it. It's a spirit of rebellion. It's a spirit of this modern age that we live in. The, if you want to call it the new age, mysticism that is kind of taking over right now, whether it's through witchcraft, divination, um, Eastern philosophies, yoga, other religions like Hinduism, Buddhism. It's basically, they're all one and the same. It's all part of the mystery Babylon. And that's because that's a spirit, and that is the spirit that Jesus Christ is going to finally come and judge. And that's who they are speaking of when they talk about mystery Babylon the Great has fallen. It has fallen. That is, eventually at one point, yeah, that'll be the Vatican. It'll be after, obviously, they introduce the Antichrist and the Rome. And the Pope in Rome is doing a great job of pushing this kind of one world religion, this love all, we're all the same kind of doctrine, this universalism. He's doing a great job with getting in bed with all the leaders of these other religions, philosophies, denominations. They get together in these huge conferences, and you see it. And the Pope himself, you see all the current leaders, the secular leaders of this world that go and meet with the Pope, and they all kiss his hand and they kiss his ring, because he is at the top of the food chain. He is up there. I would say he's above even the banksters. The banksters is one level, then you have Rome and the Vatican as another level, and then, you have even a level above that. And, I mean, that's where you're getting to, almost, the demons that control this world. Satan. And that's kind of how the pyramid scheme works, basically. I mean, look at the back of your dollar. The pyramid is there. New World Order. I don't have a dollar. Oh, I have a dollar on me, but I'm driving. I don't want to pull it out of my wallet. But yeah, you can read it on the back. What is it? Nuvo Ordum Seclora in Latin, I believe. I might have pronounced it, not 100% correctly, but you know what I'm talking about. So that's where it's like these connections that you make by reading the Word is going to show you exactly what's going on right now. And it's unfortunate that most modern churches don't really spend a lot of time on the book of Revelation, on these topics, because these are topics that are going to convict. These are topics that are going to maybe scare some people, and the church isn't about convicting. The church isn't about putting the fear of God into people anymore. It's truly just about, to me, inspiring good feelings in their members or their attendees, inspiring them to accept everything and everyone, that there is no difference between the children of God and the children of disobedience. They are, pushing this God has, I want to say a purpose, because he does have a purpose for all of us, but there's more of this prosperity, purpose-driven life, name it and claim it, law of attraction type of doctrine that is prevalent right now, and that's what they preach. And so many of these people walk around unawares and aren't receiving any true meat. So if you were to ask them, do you have any thoughts on the book of Revelation, or who or what Mystery Babylon will be, they have no idea. They have no clue. They have no spiritual discernment. And that's sad and unfortunate, because then you can kind of align and see all the other things of this world. Because I came to realize this morning that once you accept the light, once you accept God, he is going to show you almost everything that he can. He won't give you, obviously, the date of his return and, when he's going to bring judgment upon us. But once you choose the light, you have almost, to simplify it, I guess, a cheat code in life, because God is going to guide you. He is going to give you wisdom. He He is going to give you knowledge, and he is going to give you understanding, because he knows the game that is being played right now. He is trying to help you overcome the game of this world. And when you're in darkness, you don't have any of the answers. You don't have any of the codes. You're just kind of aimlessly going through life, just pleasure seeking, fulfilling all your lusts, going after the things of this world, because to you, that's what's important. That's what the world tells you should be doing, and you listen. But once you accept the light and allow the light and the Holy Spirit to enter your life, now you have real power, and you have the ability to see what God is speaking on into your life. The little directions that he wants you to go. You're allowing God's will to control and take over your life, as opposed to the world controlling and taking over your life. So you have now this cheat code in life where if you are obedient, and if you pay attention, and if you're spending time in the Word, if you're spending time in prayer, if you're speaking to God, he's going to give you the answers. Like a good father, he is going to guide you. And that hit me today, and I was like, dang, that's what's up right there. God is trying to guide me. He's not trying to hold me back. He's not trying to see me struggle and stumble. He wants to give me everything he can. It's up to me, though. I have to accept. I have to be obedient and listen and see and allow those things that he's telling me to, I have to go and do them. If something is pointing in this direction of like, you need to take action on that, I have to take action. That's what God requires of you, is to take action, to be faithful, to believe, not to react, not to kind of scurry and just try to like make happen out of your own will. It's allowing his will to take over your life, and you continuing that straight and narrow path, and allowing him to help you, to give you the answers that you need. Because this book right here, this is it. This is the outline. This is the guide. This is the owner manual to your life. Jesus came down here to tell us all these things. If you ask, it shall be given. If you knock, it shall be opened. All those things that you want and need are here. And you have to truly believe and have faith, and ask God for that wisdom. Ask God for that knowledge. Ask God for that understanding, and he will give it to you. And then I give that to you and share it on here, and hopefully that helps you on your journey. And because we got to give it away. Just as God gives it to us freely, God, the creator of this universe, this God that I will never fully understand, because he is beyond me. He is beyond my mental capacity to truly understand him. And a lot of us want to bring God to our level. A lot of us want to bring Jesus to our level. And he's never going to be on our level. Ever, ever, ever. But that's the ego talking. That's us trying to use our intellect and explain away something that we don't fully understand and we will never grasp. And we might get a fraction of understanding once we're in his presence in the new heaven and the new earth. So as of now, though, he is a mystery, but he is trying to help us get to the promised land by coming into our lives, allowing his will in our lives to take over, and us listening and being receptive and following through with it. And that's kind of the end game. And that's what hit me today. I was like, dang, that's what's up right there. And he gives us this book, and it's a living book. Every day I get something different out of it. Every day I'm, awoken to new things, and that's the whole purpose of why you need to be in relationship with God. And like, it's a personal thing. It's not about going to a church on Sunday. It's not about sitting in a building with 200 other people. It's not about just listening to one man telling you his interpretation of the word or his theology that he learned at some seminary, and they keep pumping out these same old plain Jane vanilla pastors. That's not what it is. It's about you doing your homework. Just like you're going to go out there and jump on your conspiracy videos or the channels that you get your gravy from, it is also your job to go out and do your homework and read the word and spend time praying and asking God for guidance. So I just kind of wanted to share with you guys that today with, like I said, reading the book of Revelation, spending time in the Word. It's going to open your eyes to so many awesome things. And right now, it's the best time to be alive. It is an amazing time, and we need to slowly disconnect from the beast system that we're living in. The more you truly have faith and you start disconnecting from the beast, from the system, you're truly going to see God living and working in your life. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you got to trust and believe and disconnect and allow God to provide for you. That's where faith comes from. That's what Jesus talked about. You know, God will provide. He knows what you need before you do. So it's like, you got me, God. I know you got me. So it's like, all right, I have to trust you. I have to have faith in you. And I have to disconnect. And I have to do other things in this life that is truly what living is about. It's about spending time with in the Word. It's about connecting with God. It's about sharing this with other people. That's brotherly love right there. That's giving it away. That's where the love comes from, of sharing your knowledge and wisdom with others. You have to be mindful too, because he also says, don't be, casting your pearls unto the swine. So you also have to be mindful about that. But I'm hoping that the people that come on here are the people that are searching and are hungry for the truth and want to drink from the ever-living waters. That's who I hope this channel brings in. So it's like, I'm going to put these nuggets, this gravy out there, and hopefully you guys will dig it, and I'll keep bringing more. And if it's only 5 people that watch, if it's only 10, whatever, that's 10 other people that can do so much in this world and continue to give it forward. So, just wanted to do that and let you guys know I'm trying to work on a website so I can get everything all on just one page. The blog, the videos. I actually have a new blog post on the Blogspot, makecriticalthinkinggreatagain.blogspot.com. The title of it is Off With Their Heads. So go out, check it out, read it, leave some comments. So hopefully I'm going to try out this website and get everything, all the information gathered in one spot, and you guys can check it out there. I'll put any links in the description. And I just want to thank the Lord. I want to thank whoever's out there watching and listening. Like I said, I have no clue who's watching. I have no clue who's listening, but I'm going to continue to share. I'm going to continue to just do this because, God is my business, and I think this is what God's asking me and wanting me to do, is get out here, and he's giving me this platform. Even though I'm so not technologically savvy, I'm learning as I go, but where I lack, he will fill me and give me the wisdom that I need. So I'll talk to you guys later. Have a blessed day, and go check out the blog, go like, subscribe, share. I'll catch y'all later. God bless.